Good morning, everybody. It's Michelle here from Dragonfly Spirit. I hope you've had a fabulous Wednesday. It is Thursday, the 26th of November, and I am here to bring you your message of the day. The first cards that I'm using today is the Angels and Ancestors deck by Kyle Gray. It is beautiful. The artwork is by Lily Moses. So we're going to get in to see what that is. That's this first card over here. And the second deck I'm using, which is a tarot deck, which is these two cards, is the one that I reviewed the other day, which is the Wildwood Tarot. So let's get right into it and see what we have. So I've shuffled the cards and drawn one from the Oracle deck and two from the tarot. And, well, let's get right into it and see what we have today. So the first card is the Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. So that for me is all about listening to your body, listening to what it is that you need. Open up your heart center, open up the chakras that need healing, and see what it is that your body is telling you. It might be healing on a physical plane, it might also be healing on an emotional plane. So be open to whatever healing information you may receive. Listen to what your body is trying to tell you. And be sure to listen really carefully. We are so often just so quick to move on to the next thing and forget about what it is that's actually bugging us. But our bodies tend to have a way of letting us know exactly what they need. So listen really carefully, even if it's an emotional issue, not a physical one. Your body and your subconscious will tell you exactly what it needs. So be open to hearing that information. Be open to healing yourself. So let's see what the tarot has to say to add to that. So we have the seer, which is the high priestess in traditional tarot. Now the seer is all about listening to your intuition and your inner wisdom. So that actually works in quite perfectly. So to get the healing that you need right now, you need to listen to your own intuition, which is exactly the message we received a bit earlier. What's fascinating for me is this beautiful tree behind her. And if we look carefully, we can actually see some of the roots and things at the bottom there as well. So what that's telling me is that although we are listening to our intuition and listening to what our body wants and listening to what we need, we still have to be grounded in this world as well. So if our body is telling us that something is wrong, that there is something physically wrong with ourselves, don't think that we don't need a doctor. So listen really carefully, but remain grounded in this world as well. So yes, listen to your intuition, but remain grounded. So let's have a look what the last tarot card has to say for us today. It is the 10 of Arrows. The 10 of Arrows in traditional tarot is the 10 of Swords. Now this is quite interesting because the 10 of Swords traditionally is all about huge events that have just happened, betrayal, feeling lost, not knowing which way to go. But in this particular deck, in the Wildwood Tarot, I was reading the guidebook that came with it. And as you can see here, there is a keyword here that says instruction. And this book was all about passing on information to the next generation. So that to me is actually quite interesting in this particular setting, because we are being told to listen to our intuition, listen to our gut, listen to what our body is telling us, and using that information to heal ourselves. Again, intuition, but remaining grounded in this world, and then to pass on information. And I think what's happening in this day and age is that so much of the traditional information, so much of what our forefathers and grandfathers and grandmothers, etc., believed is no longer being passed on. In this world, kids tend to go straight to Google, they go to their iPads, iPhones, whatever they may have, to find out information. And sometimes that information isn't exactly accurate. So we need to also remember to pass on the information, pass on the healing information to the younger generation. So let them know that they can trust their own instincts, they can be their own healer, that they need to trust their intuition, trust their gut, remain grounded in the world, and pass that information on to the next generation, letting them know that they can trust their guts, that it isn't always just a case of going straight to Google to find the answer. I think that's something that we all do automatically. So I find this actually really, really interesting, that this card is all about instruction. So for me today, the message is quite clear. Listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, know exactly when it is that you might need to pass on information to somebody else, or whether it's something that you can heal yourself, or if you need to go look a little further for information. So that's actually quite a lovely message for today. I think that we all tend to forget that we can actually open ourselves up to healing from the universe. And especially with emotional healing, I think we need to let the next generation know that it is not seen as a taboo subject to be emotionally scarred, emotionally carrying trauma that may affect us in our later lives. Allow them to speak out, allow them to become their own healers, and use your intuition to know when that is the correct thing to do with them. So that is the message for today. If you enjoyed this message, please give me a thumbs up and also comment below. I love to hear from you. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I love to get to know you. So please drop me a comment below, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel as well, and also follow me on social media. And tomorrow I will be doing a video exactly the same as I have been doing every day this week. But if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, I will also be doing a pick a card bundle tomorrow. So be sure to look out for that. Have a lovely day further, everybody. Bye-bye.